This is Magic the Gathering, the original card game and to this day the most played. It has inspired popular games like Flesh and Blood, Pokemon cards, Star Wars Unlimited, One Piece TCG, Lorcana, and Yu-Gi-Oh! But today is the day for it to crush its children. This is Thoralf, Mythic Champion, friend, and what I would like to call an IGMP. Incredibly good Magic player. IGMP. He will be trying to take down each of these games without adjusting the rules of either. Magic put these games into the world, let's see if it can take them all out. Thoralf, I don't think you're ever going to be able to beat this game because it's hella cool. Also, I start with a Terra on the battlefield.
So you have a land.
I could see where you're confused. Terra is my champion, and he starts with 20 life and draws 4 cards per turn. And not only that, under Terra is his rotten old buckler, which sounds not great, but it's a shield, and he also has this hammer called the Red Wood Hammer. I'll read what it does to you once I hit you in the face with it. Flesh and Blood is a game where 2 champions ram against each other with armor and sick champion abilities. Thoralf is going to have to find a way to dodge big attacks from a magic-wielding titan whilst dealing 20 damage using his silly 1 mana per turn. Oh, and did I say the champions draw 4 cards a turn?
So not only do you start with something already, you also draw 4 cards a turn.
Wait, I also start with his helmet, Iron Wrought Helm, his legs, Iron Wrought Legs, his Blossom of Spring, which is a bird or a really neat coat, and Hard Knuckle, which is his gloves. Time to draw my starting hand.
Okay.
4 cards.
Okay, well, I don't have all the shenanigans. I have a forest, but I will play...
You also have a Terra.
Yes, and it does not draw 4 cards a turn. I will play Glistener Elf. It's a 1/1 with Infect. So if it deals damage to you, it is in form of poison.
So in Flesh and Blood, I have this champion, Terra. He's representing me. Also, he looks a lot like me, which is just a coincidence.
I actually can see that.
And he's going to attack you, but first of all, he's going to do some fancy karate moves, because I'm going to Flourish, which costs 0. And the next time an attack would gain 1 attack, this turn, instead it gains that much plus 3. And then I get to go again, because I only get 1 ability per turn, but now I get another one after doing this neat old Flourish. And then I'm going to pitch this Canopy Shelter, because there is a form of resources like mana, and I can pitch any of these cards to Black Lotus. I will pitch this, and it will give me 3 resources that I will then use for something that is not an innuendo, but it's called Strong Wood. Earthbond. If an Earth card was pitched to play this, which it was, this gets +1. But no, remember my Flourish? This gets +4. And for some reason, and stay with me here, because I promise you, this works somehow in a flavor standpoint. As I Strong Wood you with a Flourish, I'm gonna destroy my gloves, because this is gonna give my attack +1.
Yeah.
Stoing, take 11.
11?
It's not weak wood, Thoralf.
I got that. I'm at 9.
And then after hitting you with all of that, I'm gonna put this card in my arsenal. And at the end of the turn, you know how in Magic you draw 1 card per turn? Wouldn't that be a shame? I'm gonna draw 4 entire cards plus the one I put in my arsenal, which I can play in future turns. And in Flesh and Blood, I'm gonna have to remember this, because this will go at the bottom of my library.
So I played 2 cards.
It was underwhelming.
I'll draw my 1 card. You say 20 life, but this has poison, remember? And in Magic, if you have 10 or more poison counters, you lose the game. So this one attacks for 1.
So you're saying that in 9 turns I'm dead?
I'm saying you're dead. Wait. Now.
Put your poison where your mouth is. Wait, that's how you die.
I will put my poison where your mouth is. Invigorate. I will give you 3 life. Ain't I generous? +4/+4?
Yes, so it's currently 5.
Let's say we make it 9.
Has Terra ever been to 26 life?
This is not where it ends. It actually is where it ends, but it's just after the spell. I will cast a Berserk. I can cast the spell only before the combat damage step, which is right now. Target creature gains trample and +X+0.
Trample is going to be so useful.
Double its power, basically. Problem is, at the end of the turn, I have to sacrifice the creature, but I don't foresee an end of the turn, so that's
because
not my problem.
Because you're hitting me with 18 poison damage.
That is correct.
Is this before blocks?
How do you block?
Haha! You fell into my trap, which is apparently just lowering my helmet
Wait,
a little bit.
is this a trap card? That's the wrong game, sir.
You are correct. In Flesh and Blood, you can do abilities during your opponent's turn, and this is how Flesh and Blood is a lot deeper than you might imagine, because I can block. I drew 4 cards, remember? And they have little shields on them. I'm going to pitch the Strong Wood, which hurt you a lot here, but now it's going to defend me, because it's going to defend your attack by 3. But that's still 15. But I'm going to also block with this Autumn's Torch, which also defends for 3. But that's 12?
Also not enough.
I'm going to block with my head. I'm going to put this Iron Root Helm throw it into the block, which is going to give an extra 1. And also with my foot, I'm just doing yoga over here, which is going to be a total of 8. Okay, I'm in trouble.
Not enough.
Also, my rotten old buckler is gone for this world because I'm going to block for 9.
Randomly throwing stuff in there.
It's working.
And those are all gone.
Well, so is your glistener elf soon.
Well, you take 9 poison.
So I live?
Yeah. But now you're left at 1, so I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. I will play a land and another Glistener Elf because this one is going away.
Yeah, Berserk, it was too angry.
Not angry enough. You're at 9 person and you only have left
a cool coat. Oh, I forgot to mention, I also have this neat hammer and it's gonna go bing bong. On my turn, I'm gonna pitch these 2 for 4 resources and use this hammer. It's gonna go bing bong on your Glistener Elf because I don't think you can win without creatures.
And you draw 4 cards a turn.
Yes, right. And because I end the turn with a resource,
yes,
I'm gonna give myself a might. Because I might take you out with this hammer. And then I'm gonna draw 4 cards. Good luck. Flesh and GG's.
9 poison. You need 1 more. I did prepare for this scenario, even though I didn't hope it would come, but this might just do it. I will play a green and cast Thirsting Roots. Now, you block. Okay, you attack. Okay, but I haven't heard of counter spells from a Flesh and Blood. And this one says proliferate. Choose any number of permanents and or players. Are you still a player, Mr. Terra?
I would say yes.
Proliferate. Each of one gains another counter of each kind already there.
What would you like to give me?
You only have a poison counter. Drink it. Look, look, look.
Well done. Next game.
Now that was Flesh and Blood, and it didn't fare too well, but Thoralf is a Mythic champion and cooked up quite the clever burger in that Mythic championship head of his. But he's gonna have to pour some water in his coffee because upcoming he'll have to defeat Star Wars Unlimited, One Piece TCG, Disney Lorcana, and none other than Yu-Gi-Oh! But next up, let's see if Thoralf can beat the one, the massive, the very best like no one ever was, Pokemon. Beating Pokemon is going to be insanely difficult because Pokemon deal damage in chunks of 20 or more. But Thoralf on his end has to take out 6 Pokemon to win this battle. And they have toughness that go up to the hundreds.
Do I look 10? Because I don't feel 10. But at 10 years old, you're set out into the world to become a Pokemaster. Don't touch the top of your library. In Pokemon, you defeat your opponent by taking out 6 of their Pokemon. And for each of them, you draw a prize card. So exile the top 6 cards of your libraries. They are now prizes for you in the future. They're like little cookie rewards. Now, I'm also going to draw 6 prize cards, but they don't matter. Because you don't have Pokemon, and you only get those by taking out Pokemon. Draw your 7 cards.
So you say I can only win those, but you can't win because Magic doesn't have prizes.
When I win, I get Eternal Glory for dealing you 20 damage. Now we lock dice. We have to battle. As they see in Pokemon, bow wow, chicka bow wow, Poke Battle.
Okay, I start.
Yes, you do. So because this is not Magic the Gathering, it's Pokemon, the trading card game, I'm gonna start with a Pokemon on the battlefield. It's a Cobalion. It has 120 HP. Good luck getting through that. And once it headbangs you, it'll be the last time it does that because it deals you 40 damage. I'm also gonna put a Pokemon on my bench.
I was thinking, like, do you think it listens to metal? But it actually has an ability, Metal Slash.
Metal Slash! And the one on my bench is a P-Dove. It growls. Believe it or not.
I don't believe it.
Now you may take your turn.
Can I? Do I have more prizes?
It's not like Flesh and Blood. I don't have 5 more cards to put down.
I will play a Forest. It makes green mana. And I will play a 1/1. Not a 120/40 or whatever this is.
I'll draw 1 card.
I see we're back in the normal drawing territories.
No, because I will play Bugcatcher, which draws 2 cards. If heads, I draw 2 more cards. Sometimes it's draw 4 for free. Not now.
Imagine having high-level tournaments.
Based on a coin flip.
Never coin.
And then we're going to put a Galarian Mouth on my bench. Meowth, not a mouth.
Ah, that's like the one with the coins, right?
Yes, with Team Rocket.
Yeah.
And I'm going to attach this energy to this Cobalion, because next turn, you're going to get Heg Bum. Try your very best, but no one ever was.
I will, and I'm not sure what happens, but I think I figured this out, and I don't see what's going wrong. So my 1/1 Death Touch.
It has Death Touch. Of course, it's a snake.
Yeah. Will attack your whatever it is. It doesn't matter because Death Touch kills for any point of damage, which is 1.
And I can't even headbang it back because I don't have enough energy. So not only does this Cobalion die, but you get a prize card. Take your pick.
It's like Magic, but I also get to draw more cards.
Isn't it fun? Isn't Pokemon a great game?
I love it.
Since my Cobalion died, and I'm not allowed to not have a Pokemon on the Pokefield, P-Dove is going to take its space. And remember, it growls.
So this is basically just like which Pokemon dies next. I have a plan. They say never change a winning team. And my team is 1/1 Death Toucher. So I play a Fang of Shigeki. which is a 1/1 Death Toucher.
Go figures.
But also, I will play another forest, and what am I going to play?
I 1/1 Death Toucher.
Correct, a Dragon Sniper. But don't cut it short, it also has Vigilance and Reach. I'm very proud of my plan, so it's your turn.
I'm gonna attach an energy and evolve Beethoven into a Tranquil. This does not growl. Instead, it aerial aces you for 20 plus. Flip a coin. If heads, this attack does 20 more damage. I won't need it. And before attacking, because in Pokemon attacking ends the turn, I'm gonna bury.
Which berry? The U, the A, the Y?
The one that draws 3 cards.
So you're Ancestral Recall.
Oh no, it's free. Ancestral Recall costs infinite more than that.
It's free.
And then I'm gonna play a Pidove on my bench, and a Cobalion on my bench. And eventually you're gonna have to get through these. Actually, you know what? You won't. This has Aerial Ace. Would you say that a bird doing Aerial Ace has flying?
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. I'll attack you for 20 plus. 20.
But now that you said, remember the thing that has Death Touch and something more? The something more is actually Reach.
How does this have reach? It doesn't even have wings.
So would you say your bird is a dragon? Because this one is a Dragon Sniper.
I would say it's dead.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that dead dragon gets you a prize card.
Love the game.
Enjoy it. Don't spend it all in one place. And I'm going to put this Cobalion into play.
Okay.
And unfortunately, because attacking ends the turn, it will be yours.
So far, I'm not impressed, I have to say. I'll take it.
Cobalion dies. You get a prize card. That means I get this Meowth into play. It also growls.
Remember when I said I possibly 2? Well, I didn't lie, but I also didn't tell you the truth. I will play another Fang of Shigeki, another Ankle Biter, and another Fang of Shigeki.
You know when you go to press print on the printer, and then it doesn't print, so you press print again, and then it doesn't print, so you press print, and then 3 of them come out at the same time?
I'm just saying maybe somebody looked up all the 1-mana 1/1 Death Touchers there are in Magic.
Okay, I'm in trouble because my growl can prevent 20 damage from something, except just one, and you have a bunch of those. So I'm gonna do the very normal Magic thing and draw 3 cards. He's Bariak. Oh, excellent. I have this thing that I thought would be pretty neat against you. I'm gonna give my cat a vest, because who doesn't love that? This is Defiance Vest. It's a Pokemon tool. If you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, the Pokemon this card is attached to takes 40 less damage from attacks than your opponent Pokemon. Remember how we said I couldn't win prize cards?
Yeah.
Mine are all here.
That was my best.
So currently, because I have 6 and you have 3, the Pokemon this card is attached to takes 40 less damage from attacks from your opponent's Pokemon. So I can't slash yet. I'm gonna growl. Grrr. This deals 20 less. If it attacks, it deals 60 less. I'll pass the turn to you.
I don't feel like this is going in the right direction. I say it's your turn.
Oh, very nice. I'm gonna draw a card. I'm gonna attach an energy to my Meowth. And then I'm gonna slash this guy.
Okay.
Go. That ended my turn.
Yeah, you.
I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna slash this guy.
Yeah.
This is actually kind of what cats do anyways.
Yeah, you.
Draw, slash.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, attack it. Yes, it's dead.
Sort that out.
And
I'll slash you in the face.
yes.
Pokemon wins!
Star Wars Unlimited is a game similar to Magic. You have creature type minions you attack your opponent with, and start with a permanent on the board that acts like your life total, a planeswalker that he has to do 30 damage to in this game. Except what he does not expect is we are not only going to warp space, but also time, because we're going to take all our game actions during Thoralf's turn.
Are you a Jedi?
Actually, for copyright reasons, I'm an interplanetary warrior. And this interplanetary warrior is gonna draw 6 cards. And put 2 down as a resource at the beginning of the turn.
And is not strong enough to fight copyright reasons.
I must also tell you that I have a copyright-free Echo Base in play, which is where I'm fighting as Han Solo. I have never looked this handsome.
Handsome.
Han Solo-some.
I will play an island and I will tap it for...
I will use the Force before you play said island. It's not your turn, actually. I know this is confusing. It is ours. I'm gonna play 1 to play Cartel Turncoat, because in Star Wars Unlimited, we don't each take turns. We play during the same turn. Every time you take a game action, I may take one as well. And I will choose to use it to play this 1 resource, 2/3 bounty, draw a card.
The treasure or the snack?
The paper.
Bounties. Disappointing. We'll play a Soul Ring with the mana I made.
Okay, after your Soul Ring, I'm gonna play a Greedle. You know this from the game, he shoots last. It's a 3/1. And if you defeat this, I can discard a card from my deck to deal 2 damage to any ground unit you have.
I passed the turn.
Let's go into our next turn.
Also my turn?
Yes, it's ours. We share it.
Okay.
This is not the card you're looking for.
It
Did that work?
It was not, no.
Wow, that was incredibly effective. All right, tell you what. I'm going to draw a second card because in Star Wars, every turn, you draw 2 cards and put 1 down as a resource.
I feel like every game is just Magic, but we draw more cards.
Every game is Magic, but more. You love Magic? Play more Magic. Yeah. In this case, I'm going to play, who knows if this will be in Magic soon, Chewbacca. You know him. He goes, oh! Chewbacca is going to go underneath this Cartel Turncoat. Now, this unit can't be defeated or returned to hand by enemy card abilities. Let's see if that ever comes up. But when it pilots, I may play this card as an upgrade to a friendly vehicle without a pilot, which is this Cartel Turncoat. And the attached unit gains this unit can't be defeated or returned to hand by enemy card abilities, but also +3/+3.
I mean, I will play an island. This is my action.
And now Chewbacca is going to jump into this Cartel Turncoat, and Chewbacca, your face for 5.
It's my turn. I mean, it is my turn, but I would just play a 1 power stone. It makes 2 mana and comes to play tapped. Yeah, and apparently
You're just gonna slap you in the face
yes,
with 3.
Yes. I'm out of actions.
Perfect. Because I was as well. Let's untap. How many cards did you draw?
1.
What's 2 in Arabish? It's dos.
Arabish?
Yeah, in Arabish. That's the language they speak in Star Wars and Mexico.
Look, whenever I do, you attack me, right? This is what I found out.
Yes, and you're going to take 8 soon.
You're basically like an angry cat.
Death by 1,000 paper cuts.
Would you agree that this is a permanent?
It's Hoth. It's not going anywhere. It's a
place,
permanent.
right?
Yes, it's a permanent.
It's around.
You need to deal it 30 damage to win the game.
Well, I'll just do this and see what happens. I'm going to cast an Upheaval. Upheaval costs 6 mana and returns all permanents, including bases, because they're quite permanent, as we agreed, to their owner's hand.
There's a distinct irony here. Fun fact. This unit can't be defeated or returned to hand by enemy card abilities.
So you build an anti-deck. This is what you say.
So I've lost my base.
Isn't that kind of bad for your game?
Han Solo. Yes, I believe this is how I lose the game with Star Wars Unlimited. But I will let you know that I do have this Cartel Turncoat that I plan to fly off on.
So this is like a rogue spaceship now.
Yeah, actually, they're going to see me fly off right now. This is actual footage of this very moment.
In One Piece, your leader comes with a crew of characters that you can play to attack your opponent. Thoralf will have to hit the One Piece leader 6 times to win the game, but the thing is, he will have a hard time getting there because my leader and all his characters attack for thousands of damage. Oh, and One Piece gets 2 lands per turn, did I mention?
Welcome to the Straw Hat crew. Unfortunately, my straw hat doesn't really fit because my head is really big because I needed space for all this air. But today I'm not playing the Straw Hat crew. I'm playing Blackbeard, also known as Marshall D. Teach, which is particularly less scary.
Yeah.
Draw your cards. I draw 5. This time, I draw less than you.
How many do you draw per turn?
1. But my creature that I start on the board with has 5,000 damage. Also, because it has 5 life, I have 5 life cards. If you hit me 5 times,
damage.
But if you hit me 6 times, you do win the game.
The more concerning part is the 5,000 damage.
You do get to go first. Enjoy the pirate music.
I will play Mountain. We'll spice things up. And then I'll play, a small little artifact that nobody really knows. It's a Soaring!
Never heard of it.
Don't steal it.
I am a pirate.
I know you're a pirate.
On the beginning of my turn, I'll draw a card.
um,
And then I will get 2 Dawn. Each of these tap for 1 Dawn. Or I can use them to buff my creature from 5,000 to 6,000, which is definitely going to be relevant against Magic the Gathering.
absolutely.
I can't attack you on turn 1. This is not Yu-Gi-Oh! So instead, I'm going to play what is essentially an artifact in your deck. I'm going to play a Full Lead, which is a stage. I can tap it to trash 1 card from my hand and rest the stage, which is tapping it. I look at the top 3 cards in my deck, reveal 1 Blackbeard pirate type, and add it to my hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of my deck in any order. I ponder every turn for a loot. It's your turn.
Are you done?
I am done.
We'll draw a card. And you have your stage. Well, I show you mine. It's kind of reminiscent of the Lord of the Rings thing where you have a bridge. Do you know the bridge where you can't pass?
Where you shall not.
This is the bridge you shall not pass. Each creature with power greater than the number of cards in your hand cannot attack.
Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Darn it.
Now,
5,000 less.
5,000 was a big high number. So I'll play my second land and basically it's chill.
So I need you to draw 4,996 cards.
Yeah, but this deck doesn't have an opening to the bottom of the ocean.
Does One Piece let you draw 4,996 cards? We'll see about that. I'm gonna get 2 Dawn. So first, I'm gonna discard Kuzan. Sorry, Kuzan. Look at the top 3.
Excuse on?
That was wonderful.
Thank you.
I'm gonna put Jesus into my hand. I am not even kidding.
I mean, I know the One Piece has been for a round and they probably needed some inspiration, but Jesus.
Jesus, Burgess.
Is a 5,000 power Jesus Burgess. It's a Blackbeard pirate. This character cannot be KO'd by your opponent's effects. If your leader has a Blackbeard pirate type, which it does because it's Blackbeard, this character gains plus 1,000 power for every 4 cards in your trash. So I'm gonna go try to attack you for 5,000. Well
Wait,
said.
let me count. 4.
4,996, too many.
I'm not impressed. I will play an Ancient Tomb, which makes 2 mana, and I take 2 damage. I'll play a Karn. Activated abilities of artifacts your opponent controls can't be activated. Now, exactly. Stage artifact, you see it.
We agree, they're the same.
For +1, until your next turn, up to 1 target non-creature artifact becomes an artifact with the power equal to the converted mana cost. And for -2, which I'm going to do is, I'm choosing an artifact from outside the game and put it into my hand. Card now has 3 reality. And I'll show you my favorite cookie, the Gingerbread.
Ooh.
Gingerbread has haste, and for 1 mana, it can't be blocked except by creatures with haste. I don't know One Piece that much, but they don't seem like hasty things to me.
They do not have the word haste on them.
I will attack you for 1, unblockable, because that's...
Because in the way the words of One Piece are written, every time you hit me, and or Blackbeard, because I'm Blackbeard, Black Stubble, I lose 1 of my life cards. Meaning, once you hit me 6 times, this Gingerbread does 15% of my life total. So there's another way One Piece works. I'm gonna pitch this card to block 1,000 damage from your cookie.
You're only over by 999.
Yes. Do you have 300 giant growths?
9.
Okay, 0 damage.
Cards in hand. Yeah, less than 5,000.
Less than 5,000, I get. Ooh.
I see you bought a 5,000 deck synergy.
So first, I get 2 Dawn. And then I do a great card. I'm gonna pay 2 Dawn.
What?
I asked myself the same. I Tempest Kick Sky Slicer, which is a main. I KO up to 1 of your opponent's characters with a cost of 0. It has 1. Yeah. Or we did agree that this is basically a stage, right? Because this is basically an artifact.
Correct.
Or your opponent's stages with a cost of 3 or less. I'm gonna KO your bridge, Don Man.
Okay. I mean, you do have...
I kicked it really hard.
Yeah. It's been... Oh. Pirates are known for negotiation, right?
Yes.
Do you want a cookie?
I would love one, actually. But I want a cracker. I'll attack face for 5,000.
Ow.
One Piece got you. Let's see how you fare against Snow White next.
Lorcana is the Disney card game. You'll recognize many of the characters, and so will Thoralf as they trample over his.
He will have to be able to deal 20 damage faster than Lorcana can tap for 20 lore. But the catch is, Lorcana can attack creatures directly. This will be much tougher than Thoralf thinks. Little did you expect, I got a snack.
Sometimes you come to your job and something happens that you don't expect, but this is on the scale somewhere here. You don't see it on the camera.
I got a snack, and I am a snack. Now you're gonna be a snack too. I'm gonna draw 7 cards as per the rules of Lorcana.
I will play a forest and an elfish mystic. It just makes a green mana. Look, we play fair magic / Lorcana.
So you untap, upkeep, draw. I ready, set, draw. I'm gonna show you an inkable card and put it into my inkwell and tap it for Duke of Weselton, which I believe is how you pronounce his name. It's a 2/2 that if I tap it, I quest for 1, meaning you kind of take 1, but I also gain 1. So it's just, we're both having a good time. This apple is delicious.
So we're basically playing the same game, only you sing and I hit.
It wasn't that beautiful.
This also hits in a different way. I will play another forest and a bird of paradise, which is an elfish mystic, just flying, and a delighted halfling, which is also a bird of paradise or an elfish mystic, just in cool.
I will draw. So normally, I could challenge your characters, but because I have to obey the rules of Lorcana, I just have to sit here and quest.
So you're
that will
ahead.
put me to 1. Yes, I am ahead. I'm winning the game currently because it has a little symbol here, meaning I can tap it to quest for that amount, or if your cards were tapped, I could tap this and challenge them for 2. Tap 2 ink, and I get Le Fou, which is a clock, believe it or not. No, it's not a clock, it's a man who looks kind of like a clock. And when he enters, I will ready my Duke of Wellington, but he cannot quest for the rest of this turn.
You done readying your Duke?
This is a children's channel, Thoralf. Families watch this.
I'll play an island, and look, Every
playing Island?
fairy tale needs an enemy, or one would say an opposition. I play an opposition. Intro. Woohoo! Opposition means I can tap any creature I want to tap an artifact, creature, or land you control. I don't think you have any artifacts, really, but I'm interested in the creature and or land thing. We count this as lands, right?
These are lands.
Yes. I would tap both of my creatures for
You're
mana
tapping. You do realize that in Lorcana, if your creatures are tapped, I can challenge them with mine.
to play more creatures that make mana. But now, importantly, they don't make mana anymore. They tap your stuff. So it's your turn.
Ready?
But I'm ready to tap your creatures.
My characters can count as creatures.
Okay.
Todd, I came all dressed up for this. How dare you? I will draw.
Nobody forced you to dress up.
I've heard this my whole life. I will put this character into my ink
Okay.
and play a character that is so handsome he gets away with literally gaslighting and thieving.
Me?
Aladdin, Street Rat. He's a 2/2 and improvise. When I play this character, each opponent loses 1 lore.
Oh,
If you did, that would have been pretty good.
Draw.
All right, so your plan's just to tap stuff.
Eventually, I have 20 power words of elves and just attack you for 20. I will tap 4 for Hedron Archive. It hits for 2 mana, but also it can sacrifice to draw 2 cards. It's your turn. Before you set, I will tap all your creatures and this ink.
Please enjoy the entertainment. I'll draw.
I don't know. I'm entertained.
I will set this as an ink and play Jasper, Common Cook. Oh, Crook. That completely changes everything. Whenever this character quests, chosen opponent in character can't quest this turn. That's gonna come in handy.
Oh. Draw. It's just a land elf. All right. I think we're gonna tap this to draw 2. 1, 2. We'll play another elf and tap this for green to play another elf.
Please kill me faster.
Yes. Okay. We'll tap all the creatures and 2 lands.
I will draw. I will be placing this into my ink pool and be unable to play anything else because these can tap at instant speed.
How many instants are there in Lorcana?
None.
I will show you 3, 8 mana, and play the Hoofstar. Play the Hoof.
Oh.
He wants your apple.
Yeah, he can have it.
Yeah. When Kratos enters the battlefield, creatures you control gain trample and +X+X, where X is the number of creatures you control. I have now 8 creatures. So all of them get +8/+8.
Yes, that's a lot.
So this is +7. So this is 31.
You've effectively defeated the Goliath that is Disney. And me in this beautiful outfit. Well done.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a game where you durdle for 35 minutes on your first turn and then pull out your reading glasses to understand the cards, but it's worth it because then you either end up preventing your opponent from playing the game, or you end up dealing them thousands of damage with an awesome 3-headed toy dragon monster that also is vaguely musically inclined somehow. Welcome to the Shadow Realm, your final adversary. Is that how they talk to you like in Yu-Gi-Oh?
I'm sure.
Wait, I'm missing a piece.
Action piece.
So, you go first, but recall, in Yu-Gi-Oh! I draw 5, but all my monsters hit for like 17,000 billion.
Last but not least, I will show you a swamp. This game has the biggest payoff, and I'm very excited.
Okay, welcome to Yu-Gi-Oh! I draw a card, and then I'm gonna summon, because I get 1 summon per turn. Sage with Eyes of Blue. Sounds like I'm flirting with it. It's a 0 attack, 1,500 defense spellcaster tuner effect. When this card is normal summoned, I can add 1 level 1 light tuner from my deck to my hand except Sage with White Eyes of Blue, so it can't be itself. You can discard this card, then target 1 effect monster you control, send it to the graveyard, and if you do special summon 1 Blue Eyes monster from your deck, you can only use this effect of Sage with Blue Eyes once per turn. Did you follow through all of that?
Yes, of course.
Because I didn't. And as they did in Camelot, I'll go through my deck to look for a maiden of white. You can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Place 1 True Light from your deck. I just place a True Light into play.
Okay, so you got a maiden to get a True Light.
True Light. And it has a bunch of text. But because I don't hate our viewers, I'm just going to say that I can activate one of these effects. Special summon 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon from your graveyard or hand.
Do you have one in your graveyard and or hand?
This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Of course I do. It's a 3,000, 2,500 dragon normal. And I think it's dragon special. But it's not going to stay long for this world, because this is Yu-Gi-Oh! And I have an extra deck. I'm going to use these as synchro material.
Like the Backstreet Boys.
Exactly. To summon a Blue-Eyed Spirit Dragon. It's also white, so I don't know why it's not called a Blue-Eyed White Dragon, but here we are. It's a dragon synchro effect, requiring 1 tuner, 1 non-tuner, and a Blue Eyes monster.
Neither player can special summon 2 or more monsters at the same time. Once per turn, when an effect of a card in the graveyard is activated, you can negate the activation. It has all the abilities of all apples and or magnets in the field, and you can tribute the Synchro Summon card, special summon 1 Light Dragon Synchro monster from your extra deck in defense position except Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, but destroy it during the unphase of this turn. That is 4 truths and a lie. Could you catch the lie?
What?
Yu-Gi-Oh! Is fun. I would like to go into the battle phase.
If you give me 10 different options, I would not know what it said.
Would you like to take 2,500?
No, please. I would just push it. Is it a dragon? Can I push it?
It's a dragon. You can push the dragon.
Destroy target creature if it has converted mana cost 2 or less. Now, I know there's many oranges on this thing, but
We will count monsters as creatures and creatures and monsters.
Yes.
It does not have
Any mana
2 or
cost.
more converted mana cost.
yes,
But it does have one of the lines of text I read earlier.
the magnets and apples.
You are correct. That was the lie. I have a response. As a quick effect,
Yes.
I would like to tribute this dragon to summon from my extra deck another
Like, did you use like
Synchro Dragon effect.
Duolingo for Yu-Gi-Oh players? Like, what were you saying? That doesn't make no sense.
It's a dragon synchro effect. Shall I read it? It also hits for 2,500, but currently it is in defense position.
Look, let me guess. It gets something from your deck and or graveyard or exile.
How good is your eyesight? How did you read from that far? I will set my trap card.
I'll draw a card. I will play Mountain and pass the turn.
I'm going to draw a dragon card. As a matter of fact, it is. I can't play it. It has too many Dragon Balls. I'm going to untap my Azure Eye Silver Dragon to put it into attack position.
Okay.
I will go to set attacks.
It looks very white. Is it white? No, it's definitely not black.
I would say it's Azure. Oh, yeah, it's not black.
So I'm going to Doomblade it. It just was a non-black creature.
Does it die to Doomblade? It does. Okay, Thoralf, I'm no longer in battle phase. I don't have any monsters. I'm going to play a 0 power monster. It's Ass Blossom of Joyous Springs. I heard this card name a lot. I don't think it's usually attacking for 0.
But it also is a 1,800 defender.
I'll bring back Blue Eyes White Dragon. Using my True Light, because it says here, special summon 1 Blue Eyes White Dragon from your hand or graveyard.
Can creatures in Yu-Gi-Oh block?
No, they do not. You can attack them directly, but you can't because you're not playing Yu-Gi-Oh! So you can only attack my face.
I don't like it, but it will be your last one. So I'm gonna exile the Spirit Guide to make a red.
I thought you were going to exile my Blue Eyes White Dragon.
I will show you a Lotus Petal, which also makes a blue mana. So now I have 5 mana. And I will show you a Through the Breach.
Are you going to Emrakul me?
How much life total do you have?
8,000.
You may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield.
I can't think of a single creature in Magic that has 8,000 or more power.
It doesn't have 8,000 or more power. Yet. That creature gains haste. Sacrifice that creature at the beginning of the next end step.
I'm not even mad!
World, meet Jumbo Cactua. It's a 1/7, but it will be bigger because it can attack. It has haste from the Through the Breach, and when it attacks, it gets plus 9,999 plus 0. I would like to attack you for 10,000 damage.
Does that mean I just got headbunked by a giant cactus into the Shadow Realm?
Even Yu-Gi-Oh isn't strong enough for that.
Congratulations, well done, Magic! Went out, found all its children, unchildrened them?
No, some of them are stronger, some of them are not.
Magic needs to make games with better costumes. Actually, for copyright reasons, I'm an interplanetary warrior. And this interplanetary warrior is gonna draw 6 cards.